Alright, Cancer and everyone, this is a Cure for Cancer reading, which is where I take a look at the hot spot of the soulmate cycle, which is Cancer energy. Alright, so that being said, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but it's also technically an all signs reading. It's where I'm studying the cycle a little bit based on yesterday's 3 card, which was one of the most difficult readings I've ever had to sort through. Kept pointing at a Tower card, asking you to pity me. I thought I would take a look at what's going on here because we're about to pull some big readings around here as we move into the new moon, Leo season, and your August readings next week, where every sign gets a reading, but the overview should be something to write home about. That said, let's take a look at what's going on here. See if we can sort through the energy, see if that storm's calmed down a little bit so I can get my eyes on it, so to speak. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless, as with all the Cure for Cancers, and these are basically all signs readings. Alright? But Cancer, of course, pay attention, because, you know, it is Cancerian energy, but that's what this whole cycle is. And that's why it's hard for a lot of these damn runners and things like that. There's an exorbitant number of fire, either fire signs or people with a lot of fire in their charts, that are the runners in this cycle. It's unreal. Not all of them, but an exorbitant number, more than usual. And Cancerian energy is tough for that. It can really put the fire out for them. It scares them, right? It's different. It's something new. It's all cups. Oh my God, right? Fire is afraid of water. Of course it is. That's it. There's a lot of water in this cycle. And it's scaring the hell out of the runners. Well, here's my pre-shuffle. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer with a Cure for Cancer reading flyover of that energy. And what I get here, well, I get a Knight of Pentacles crossed by an Ace of Wands. I get the 8 of Pentacles. I get the 5 of Wands, a card we've been seeing a lot lately. I get the 9 of Swords. And I get the Burger King, the King of Wands. Don't worry, I'll tie it all together for you. I'm just showing you the cards. The ego, the pride, they gotta have it their way. And I get Fakey McFakerman. I get both the King and Queen of Wands crossing each other right here. Fakey McFakerman. Got to put out a cover story, pretense, pretending, lying. And then I get that disappointment, the 4 of Cups. It's been coming up a lot lately, that disappointing energy, either in the form of a Page of Swords or this 4 of Cups. This 4 of Cups is bookending this Knight of Wands. As it ties to everything here in between, it's someone is fed up with their own selves. Someone is at the end of their rope, either something on their side or the way they've been living or just the fact that they haven't made any moves toward this connection and with you, and it might be getting away. Either way, the way I would sum up this pre-shuffle is someone is disappointed in themselves and they're just fed up with it. They're at the end of their rope. I see here on this Knight of Pentacles, this slow-moving energy, very reliable energy, he's at the end of the card. Whenever I'm drawn to that he's almost done, somebody here is fed up. They're at the end of their rope. But we learned in a reading yesterday that there's some sort of knee-jerk reaction. They come towards you. These runners come towards you. But it's because something's just snapped. It really felt like that yesterday with that Tower card and that 3 quick card with me reading that I did. Very difficult reading to read. But when I see the King and Queen of Wands together here in my pre-shuffle, just me talking to the universe, I don't tell her I'm going to tell you about it. I'm basically gossiping right now. That's some powerful shit. Somebody is very disappointed in that energy, in their behavior, and just fed up with whatever's on their side. Just fed up with not being happy. Fed up with thinking about it. Fed up with worrying about it. They want a passionate new beginning, that Ace of Wands. Let's see where we go here. This has been a long time coming. You know, the energies have been building in this cycle for quite some time. And last month's full moon, the full moon in Sagittarius, released a dam of energy that had been backed up since October of 2021. And it all came out in all these readings in July. I told you at the beginning of July, I said this is all bets are off month. Anything can happen. Expect the unexpected. And as we go through the month here, as we've been doing the readings, it's been getting wilder and wilder. But we're seeing a lot more disappointment on your person's side. Disappointment in themselves, disappointment in their life, disappointment for not coming toward you. We can't get rid of that 4 of Cups. We can't get rid of it. And it's even reflecting in Page of Swords, which it did in a recent reading in the soul position. Let's see where we go. All right, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer with a Cure for Cancer flyover. Okay, that's what makes it basically an all signs reading, because I'm just looking at the energy of the connection cycle right now, of the soulmate cycle. So Cancer, pay attention, of course, but everybody pay attention. This is important because we're coming into some important readings very soon. I'm done shuffling. I'm going to be pulling on the new moon. We got the Leo season / August overview reading, and then all your August reads coming up. We got Lionsgate energy that's going to be affecting things at the beginning of August. We got Venus in Cancer making them feel shit, and now Mercury is in Leo, which Leo wants to chat. Leo wants to be the life of the party. That fire is forcing some energy here. And what it's really doing is kind of backfiring on your person because their bullshit that they tell themselves, it's backfiring on them. Now it's just creating disappointment and 3 swords within them, right? Because they want to reach out, they want to communicate, and then they don't. They kind of chicken out. And think about how you'd feel. Think about how you feel every time you chicken out on something that you know you want to do, right? Well, there it is. It's right there. That's what it is. And look who came back after all that shuffling. I did not know that was there. Bottom of the deck, the first card out, we pull 5 cards out from the bottom for the affecting energy. The air we're breathing, the room your person's in. And then we pull 4 cards from the top on how they're behaving in that energy. Look, it came back. 4 cups. Disappointment. All right? I'm trying to explain why things are the way they are. Why your person is returning, probably, but why they also might not, right? Why they also might not reach out. There's a reason for it here. Look at this. The first card out is the 4 of Cups. 5 from the bottom, the affecting energy, the environmental energy, disappointment. Next card out is 10 Wands. It's a fucking burden. This energy right here was bookending the card that we opened with. Okay, and underneath that was a Ace of Wands. This resets to an Ace of Wands, but right now, this disappointment is causing a burden. It's exactly what I said to you before I even looked at the cards, because I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. Imagine something that you really want to do, and then you chicken out, and then how you feel when you chicken out. That's exactly how your person feels about what happened with you right now in this energy. It's massive disappointment, right? I chose wrong. But I'm still not doing anything about it, which is causing a burden. Their intuition right here. This is the burden, the 10 of Wands. The intuition is right here, my center card here, High Priestess. It's a combination of energies. For the Cancerians in particular, but this can apply to a lot of you. Your person's got something that they've really kept suppressed. There's some kind of secret here that they don't want to talk about. That's one energy. But the other main energy is their intuition is screaming at them to go, to do something about it, fix the disappointment. It's all creating a burden because the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands that we had crossing in the pre-shuffle are fighting each other. They're fighting with themselves, basically. Imagine somebody rolling around on the floor fighting with themselves. Punching themselves in the face, punching themselves in the stomach, rolling around on the floor. You know, it's almost funny for me to look at because all this person needs to do is stop chickening out about opening up and being vulnerable. They know how they feel here. They just keep it down. And it's creating massive burden. It's creating disappointment. I don't know what these cards are. I didn't look. Look, I like proving to you that I read the energy first. But if I'm wrong, I'll admit it here on video. Right? The 5 of Cups. The only reason I edit a video, if you ever see a snip, it's either because I nattered on too long about something, or sometimes because these are ad-lib, I say something that I later think might be offensive, and I better kind of get rid of it, right? Because I got some strong opinions. Or, as in the case of yesterday's 3 quick card reading, there was a little edit at the end. I was talking about the storm of energy, and Flem the parrot freaked out and started screeching, screeching, screeching. It was like, rah, 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 like that. Blew my fucking mind. I had to edit it out. But it was there. I mean, even the birds are the best energy readers on the planet. He picked up on the same storm. He didn't like it either. This is regret. A disappointment and regret. And sadness is 5 cups because they're not listening to their intuition because they're fighting it. They want it. They know what they want to do, but they chicken out. Creates a burden, creates regret. I got nothing. Look, the devil is next. How do I phrase this? I always show you the 6th card, even though it's not part of our reading. There's 5 here. It's the 2 of Cups. This is all about you two coming together. It's a huge stressor for this person, but they're doing it to themselves. That's what the devil is telling me. The devil is bookending the Four of Cups and the environmental energy. It's exactly what I told you. They're just getting in their own way by not listening to their intuition, which is creating a burden. They want to reach out, but they chicken out, and then they feel disappointed that they chicken out, that there's nothing here, and more time's going to pass, and they regret it. But then they get in their head, because it's all because of what we found out in a recent reading. It was a random reading I did. It was this past week, last week sometime. It was the reading where we had the toxic Ace of Cups. That Ace of Cups that they hold for you has never been allowed to truly flow. And it's become toxic. You let water sit, bacteria builds up, viruses go in there. You should never drink it. Right? You drink from flowing streams and nothing more. Water is emotion. It needs to flow. Right? We need it to live too. Water is a great analogy for love, because we need it to live. We need water. We need to drink it. But if it's toxic water, it may be water. It might quench the thirst right off the top, but it's going to kill us, or it's going to make us sick. Your person's getting sick off their love for you, basically, and it's feedbacking on itself. It's negative energy. It feeds itself, and it's just a swirl of disappointment. And it's become toxic. This disappointment within them towards not coming towards you, towards sticking with what they've got, how they've been living, who they've been with, whatever it is has grown toxic. And you see it right here. It's 10 wands of burden, although we want an Ace of Wands. We saw that in the pre-shuffle. And in the pre-shuffle, we learned that they're tired of it. It's wearing them down, which is why a lot of them are coming in. Our readings on the flip, it's all about 2 cups coming together. That 6th card matters. It doesn't land here, but it matters. It's a sort of flyover of the whole thing. I hope I'm explaining it properly. I hope you get it. I'm trying to keep it real simple. All right? Just imagine you know what you want to do, and you're just about to do it, and then you chicken out. Even though you know it's good for you. Think about how you'd feel. That's exactly what this is, except your person's carried it way too far. Way too far. Chickened out way too many times. What's on top? How are they behaving in this energy of disappointment and regret? And pushing things back, which is creating a huge burden and making everything toxic. How are they behaving in that? Let's see. First card out, Queen of Wands. Again, they're just pretending that everything's okay. Next card out, King of Wands. Repeat cards from the pre-shuffle. Now, we didn't see repeat cards from the pre-shuffle here at the bottom. They shuffled themselves around. We brought us this one because it's the most important energy, which I told you before I even looked at it. And look who's coming back. King and Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the 5 of Wands, a card we can't get rid of. Again, bookends right here tell me the same thing that the pre-shuffle did. They're tired of their own behavior. 5s are temporary in the tarot. 5 of Wands is weak energy. It's nonsense. They're not even believing their own bullshit anymore. In fact, their own bullshit, crossed by the 9 of Swords, is keeping them up at night. And the 9s are an end, right? 9 swords. We've had so many options here with 9 swords with 5 wands or 7 swords with 5 wands. It's been unreal how many times that's come out. All right, their own nonsense, their own bullshit, their own cover story, their own ignoring all of these energies is creating a massive burden. It's made the whole thing toxic. It's made the love that they feel for you, these 2 cups still standing on the 5 of Cups, these 2 cups here, toxic. All right, at least on one side, but a little bit toxic on your side too, because a lot of you, I'm sure, are getting tired of this shit. All right, I know I am. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this fool picking me up in the Trans Am every day to do these readings. I don't want to be seen in the fucking Trans Am. So don't put the T-tops down, motherfucker. I don't want to be seen in this fucking car. All right? Every day they pick me up in the damn Trans Am to do these readings. I don't want to come here in that. They're just disappointed. They're disappointed in themselves. They're not even believing their own bullshit anymore. And that's all this says here. They fight with themselves about it. It's crazy. All right, let's see where we go here. This is good because your person's reaching a breaking point. And we got two breaking points. We got 5 of Wands crossing the Queen of Wands, and we got 9 of Swords crossing the King of Wands. This Burger King behavior, got to have it their way, ego, pride, or whatever's controlling them on their side. Keeping them apart from you, they're starting to resent. Okay? It's either or both. It's either within them or outside them or both. Okay? And 9s are the end in tarot. 9s are the end. 10s are the end and dead end that lead to a new beginning. It tells me there's an Ace of Wands, which we saw in the pre-shuffle, coming very soon for a good number of you. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I'm annoyed here with your person, not you. I love you guys. You know that. But I'm not going to lie to you. For a good number of you, this person here is going to continue the bullshit. If you're telling themselves that you don't matter, oh well, I guess it's too late. It doesn't end well. This energy, negative energy, feeds itself. This will build in your person. They will hit rock bottom. Which is why I think eventually, and I don't say this about a lot of soulmate cycles, although this is the only one I've ever been out on YouTube public for, but I've never said this about a soulmate cycle. I've never said that I think greater than 99% of you will eventually come together with this person in some way or have some kind of conversation or some kind of closure. Because this energy, this is massive. And they're not even believing their own shit anymore. Alright, why is the Queen of Wands here? Let's clarify. Let's clarify. I like these readings because they give me a chance before I start pulling some big readings later in the week on Leo season and the Leo new moon and the August readings, which are all coming up. Alright, your August readings will all be online. I'll be finished with those by the 26th, by next Tuesday. Because I'm going to start all that shit on Sunday. Before I start pulling those, I need to get a look at what's happening here, especially after last night's storm reading with that 3 quick cards. That was unreal. I had a hard time with that. This is easy. I can see what's going on here. After the dust settles, we got more disappointment. More and more. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, I got a card. It wanted to fly out. It's a star reversed right there on top of it, and Temperance. This person with their bullshit, okay, I'm going to tell you what this means, and I'll show you why I'm pissed. This person here, we're just clarifying the Queen of Wands, which is bookended by the 5 of Wands. In their head, oh, they don't even believe their own cover story anymore. In fact, they're having a hard time pretending to be happy with their life without you in it, or without talking to you, or pretending that you don't matter, whatever it is. This connection is this person's Obi-Wan. It's their fucking savior. It's their angel. You're the angel here. Okay? It's angel energy. What they have around them in the environmental energy is devil. It is toxic. It is negative energy. It is disappointment. It is just this bullshit, telling themselves shit. Angel energy, the angel, cancels out the devil. The devil energy is just static energy. It's like that static static you get when you rub your feet on a carpet and shock a friend. It's nonsense. This is like goo, and it's there, and they're ignoring it. They're pretending to ignoring it, which is or to ignore it, which is coming to an end because of this 5 of Wands. It's just temporary. They can't keep this up. 9 of Swords crossing the King of Wands tells me that. So their ignorance of this, they're ignoring that this connection matters, pretending they're happy on their side, and all of that is causing a wish that they have. It's killing this fucking connection. It's making it toxic. The star reversed. It's making it toxic. It's making the universe want to take it back. It can't. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. But it's right here. Look, you can look at the row. I mean, this actually is showing you the energy right here. Because of this behavior about something that's so beautiful, they're killing it. They're killing it. And they're doing it to themselves, creating a burden, creating disappointment. All right? Even if this person, and you might say, oh, this guy's got it wrong because my person showed up the other day. Even if they showed up the other day, they're still fakey McFakerman. They're still not telling you everything that you need to know about what happened here and how it went and how they feel. No. Not with this energy here. They're telling you what you want to hear. Yes, but there's more. There's deeper. You got to go deep. In a deep soul connection, which all of you have, some of you it's twin flame, but it doesn't matter. It's just a strong, deep soul connection. Many past lives. The connection needs to be deep. There needs to be honesty. There needs to be equal give and take. You have to be on the same vibrational level as the person. Otherwise, it can go really bad. It can go south very quickly. All kinds of negative things can seep in. guilt on or jealousy on crack, right? Kind of a thing. So they're killing it with this behavior. They're killing the connection, making it toxic. This proves that toxic Ace of Cups we got earlier, in a previous reading a few days ago, a random reading I did. A toxic Ace of Cups. The water's been sitting too long. It's got all sorts of viruses and bacteria in it. Your person is sitting in an energy of disappointment, and it's their own fault, and they know it. Okay? I'm telling you that with this Five of Wands here that's bookending this. They know it. They're well aware of it. And it also might be creating problems for them in their external world. They might be a little grumpy. Maybe. I don't know. Why is the King of Wands here? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Burger King energy. This is an energy that controls your person. The King of Wands makes you believe anything's possible. Whether it's somebody telling you lies and things just to get in your pants, or whether it's things we tell ourselves. Things that we make ourselves believe. Oh, love will come. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm this. Your person is so full of shit. I tell you that all the time, and I'm not fucking around. The runners in this cycle are the most bullshit artisty people I have ever seen. All right? They wouldn't even be able to get on the show Would I Lie to You? Right? They wouldn't even be able to get on that game show because everything they say, they have nothing truthful to tell. There is no... It would be too easy. It's a lie. As soon as they open their mouth, it's a lie. Done. King of Wands, why is it here? Why is the King of Wands here? What do we got? Look at that. Look at this. My center card, High Priestess, crossing that, the King of Wands. Somebody here has changed. Okay, I've told you that before. They've been spiritually changed by this connection. And somebody is changing, and it's causing stress. This is just stress, is what I'm reading. Okay, off of this. That's it. And this is what's crossing here. So it's causing stress. I'm giving you some transparency, and so you can see the energy. Anyway, it's causing stress. It's causing stress if this is an energy that controls your person, like a spouse or a family or something, it's causing the changes within your person are causing them stress. Because less and less they're the queen of the cover story. Whether they're male or female, it's a queen on the card. So, there's a lot of changes happening here. It's all coming to the surface. As much as they try to push it down, it's getting hard to do that. It's just a repeating message across here. Same thing. These two are read together. They say the same thing that these two say. And net, I've got a star reverse that flew out of the deck. That's the High Priestess crossing. What's on top? Justice. It's going to cause a divorce for some of them. Some of you... Okay, energy's always in layers. I'm trying to please 20,000 people here, so bear with me. All right? If it doesn't apply to you, wait till I say the next thing. Maybe that will. All right? There's a lot of energy here. One, if your person's married, we're on the verge of a divorce here. We got somebody who at least wants one. Okay? And that doesn't mean that the divorce is happening. Don't go getting all excited. There's a lot of people, who want a divorce. And they might even, and those people sometimes cheat with other people. And they tell the person while they're banging them in a motel, yeah, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. I'm definitely leaving. And they don't leave. Okay? All I can tell you is what the energy is. Someone wants out. Someone's done with being controlled. Someone is tired of the of the lies they tell themselves. This is all just backing up the pre-shuffle. Now, another energy that's here is someone here thinks that this behavior makes them happy. Burger King, gotta have it their way, the ego, the pride. They've got themselves convinced that this makes them happy, that they have to live this way. It's the way things are. It's how I'm supposed to be living. I did what I had to do. You always meet somebody at the end of the line, right? They always have it in a movie where the person said, well, I did what I had to do. And that's how I lived my life. Kind of a thing like that. Really? Did you? Did you have to sit on it? Really? I think if you look at it, there probably was another way. There's always a message in the universe. It's a thin band of energy that runs through it that tries to tell us human beings there's always a way. It doesn't, why? Because the universe doesn't want us stuck. The universe is just energy. You could put action figures to it, angels and guides and shit like that. It's just energy. And energy in nature tries to balance. Balanced energy is happiness. There's always a way. The universe itself, call it God if that makes you happier, doesn't want you to be unhappy. We're supposed to be happy here. Why? Because the universe is just energy and it tries to balance. Balanced energy to us in the 3D is happiness, like I just said. So obviously we're supposed to be happy. There's always a way. There's always a way to pull something off. You know, it really is. So those are the main energies that's there. This person's got themselves convinced that this behavior makes them happy, or they're in a situation and they really want out of it. Or both. Either way, they're not listening to their intuition. They're pushing it down. They're pushing their intuition down in favor of ego. And that's where we get here. That's why it's become toxic. That's why all I have to say is toxic disappointment. That's it. It could be the title for this reading. Cure for Cancer. July, whatever the fuck day it is, 19th, 2022. Toxic disappointment. That's it. I might title it that. I don't know. I'll probably forget by the time I get to the titling part of my day. That's it. I'm not looking forward to this reading being over. You know why? Because when it's over, I got to get back into Trans Am with this asshole who's all proud of his car and take me back home. And he's going to take the T-tops off so everyone can see us. Right? He says, hey, listen, I got to swim in this energy to pull these readings for you. So I'm part of the soulmate cycle with you, whether you like it or not. Or whether I like it or not. I got to ride in that Trans Am too. And none of us want to be seen in it. Alright, none of us. Let's go. Why is the 9? I got cards flying out of the deck. I don't even know. I swear to God. Okay. Yeah. Why are they? Okay. I'm going to pick cards up off the floor in a second, but I'm going to show you what the bottom card is. This flew out of the deck. It's a Knight of Swords. They gone. Type energy. Gone. Done with this behavior. This card is crossing this card. So these two tie together. They're done. There's stress. Remember I said stress? The stress is they got something they want to get off their chest. Either to an energy on their side, or to you, or to both. Okay? They got something they want to say. There's an energy pushing them forward. There's stress right there. Why are they stressed? Why? What are they done with? What have they had enough with? I said we've been seeing the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Wands quite a bit lately, and what? I also said earlier, at the same time I said that we've been seeing the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands lately. Well, I got the 7 swords crossing the 9 of Swords. All tied together here in this big block. So again, I got both of what we've been seeing lately. Why are they stressed? Because of the bullshit. Because they can't even believe their own bullshit anymore. Somebody here wants to be happy is an easy way. And convincing themselves that being a Burger King, trying to have it their way, or ego, pride, or being controlled by energies on their side, or both. It's trying to convince themselves of that is bullshit. It's creating stress. This 7 of Swords proves they don't believe their own shit anymore. They're not even buying it. 7 swords crossing 9 swords is somebody who's just fooling themselves. This is exactly what I told you about the affecting energy. These energies here could be summed up as 7 swords crossing 9 swords. And again, I'll just sum it up. I'll keep it real simple for you. Your person is full of shit. These two, they're bullshit artists, right? They're the two that would show up to the party fighting all the way there in the car. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Arguing, you suck this, you suck that, fuck you too, fuck off. And when they get out of the car and they go into the party, they're smiling, holding hands. They're the life of the party. Everybody thinks what a wonderful couple they are. My God. Yeah, they were at each other's throats the whole way there. If you could see all kinds of shit. The car's all torn up, you know, chucking stuff around at each other. They're full of shit. These are bullshit people. All right, so your person is full of shit. They're pretending this connection doesn't matter when it does. You can see it here. I've got the star reversed. This behavior, this Queen of Wands, is killing this connection. This pretending it doesn't matter is making it toxic. And at the same time, they think that this behavior, their behavior, this King of Wands, similar to this Queen of Wands, they're tied together, is making them happy, but it's not. They want out of it. And they secretly want out of it, because we had the High Priestess crossing here. They secretly want out of it. And that secretly is coming into the 3D. It's coming into reality. That was part of that storm I pulled on yesterday in 3 quick cards. They can't keep it down anymore. All that's keeping you two apart is 5 wands. And I've been telling you that for weeks now. It keeps coming up. And this is bullshit energy. It's the weak, as I read energy, and I'm me, and it's my fucking reading, I can tell you this is the weakest energy in the whole fucking deck. The way the universe reflects it to me is bullshit. This is nonsense. This is bickering. Bickering with yourself, bickering with the energies out there. The writing's on the wall that the way they've been living is over. The energy's already changed. Now, I got cards that fell on the floor while I was shuffling here. This one flew out of the deck. I threw it on top. This was at the bottom of the deck when I stopped shuffling. Now, what the fuck fell on the floor? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, a 9 of Wands reversed. These are all going to be read with the Knight of Swords. 9 of Wands reversed. Giving up the fight. There's too much stress here. What did I just get done saying? They're giving up. They're just going to speak their mind. There's a storm brewing. Some sort of, like we learned yesterday, some sort of knee-jerk reaction is happening here. All right? Oh my God. The 2 of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords. Again, the block is removed. The wall is coming down. The truth has hit this person like a ton of bricks. It's too much. We always reach a point where there's too much stress. And it always is stressful. People that put up a pretense, okay? People that put up a pretense, that pretend that their life is one thing. It's hard to do that. It takes a lot of energy. No one's ever happy behaving that way. It just makes things worse because you put up a wall around you. But that wall, just like a wall in the 3D world, needs to be maintained. And you've got to constantly plug holes in it. Somebody finds something out over here, you got to plug that hole and tell a lie to cover it. Somebody finds something out over here, you got to plug that hole and tell a lie to cover it. It's tiring. It takes a lot of energy. There's so many lies that are built up here within your person and with the energies around them. I see it all the time with the 7 of Swords. It takes a lot of energy to maintain it. Each lie takes a great deal of energy to maintain. It's all turning toxic. It's all going toxic, and it's all making me ride in a Trans Am every day, and I don't want to be seen in that fucking car. All right, here we go. I don't even have image issues, but I don't want to be seen in it. Hey, but weren't you the guy that got out of that Trans Am the other? No, that wasn't me. Nope, looked just like me. It's probably my brother. My brother's Stuart. Yeah, well, we twins. Yeah, I wasn't me. All right, 5 of Wands. Why is it here? Fucking hell. I want to smack you person. This drives me crazy because there's so much love here. Hell, if you could see it on the table, I can feel it. You might say, well, where's the love, Steve? I don't see Ace of Cups here, that toxic Ace. Well, we have seen it. This reading is telling us something. We're doing a flyover of the energy of this connection, right? This all tells me something. All this disappointment. Let's take a look at the stress and the disappointment and the lies they have to tell and them being sad. So a lot of that disappointment is a wish that they made, a manifestation that they had to find someone like you isn't happening, and it's their own fucking fault. If we don't love someone, we don't go through all this. I'm not stressed. If I tell you I don't like you, go the fuck away. I'm not stressed about it later. I really meant that. I'm not worried about it. I'm not staying up all night. Oh God, I hope they reach out. So why? I don't hope you reach out. I said get the fuck out of here. This is different. This is someone who told you to get the fuck out of here, but they didn't mean a fucking word of it. You were their goddamn wish, and now it's getting flipped. Let's pull on this 5 of Wands, and I'll try not to have anything else hit the floor. I'm checking my floor right now to make sure I didn't miss a card, because that whole bunch flew out. And I picked them up just as they fell. And it's real easy with the witches, because the red at the bottom, right? The red's at the top when it's upright like that. So, again, and I pull my cards like that, so I keep the red at the bottom. So I can tell real easy, even though they all fell face down, whether they were reversed or upright or not. I really appreciate that, whoever designed the Witch's Tarot for that. That's very kind. All right, the 5 of Wands, why is it here? Because the animal deck, you can't tell which end is up. It's just a bunch of diamonds on the back of it. I don't know. Let's see here. Whoa. Nope. I got cards flying. Oh, for fuck's sake, with the flying cards. Are you fucking serious? All right. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. All of it. Okay. I'm going to show you what's crossing it. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck. I love a reading that's like this. Cards flying out. It's not me being clumsy. It's the universe pulling fucking cards. All right, and there's no such thing as too many. I got a short stack on the floor, and I got these 5 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I said their own bullshit. They're not even believing it anymore. We're coming to the end of it. It's a bunch of nonsense. Why? Because of the devil. It's become toxic. But remember, we saw the Temperance card. It was crossing the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is tied to this. They're bookends. There's that devil energy. There's that angel. The Temperance energy coming in, shining a light on the devil. It's right there. This person, I can phrase it to you this way before I'm going to pick up this card on the ground, which is laying like this, so we know that it's upright. Okay? So we know that because the red's on the top. So we're going to take it, we're going to flip it around. It's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the one that fell on the floor, the Queen of Pentacles. The rest fell out reversed. And they're going to be crossers, okay, on the Queen of Pentacles. We'll get there. I can tell you this about your person, based on the energy that's here. They're not having a good week. They're not having a good time in this energy, okay? They're very disappointed. You might be picking up on this. Write down your fucking dreams. Keep a goddamn notepad and a pencil. I know you fucking millennials, you've never seen a pencil in your fucking life, but grab a pen and a piece of paper and keep it next to the fucking bed and write down, the second you wake up, write down your feelings. Write down what you feel the second you wake up. Doesn't matter if you don't remember the dream. You might not. If you're in deep enough sleep, you won't. That said, you will remember and retain the feeling. It'll have a residual effect. Only for a few seconds, though. So the minute you open your eyes, write down what you feel. Now, I promise you, I'll be surprised if some of you don't write down disappointment. Think about that analogy I gave you. Think about something you really want to do. You get right up to do it, and then you chicken out. And think about how you feel just after you chicken out. It's that kind of feeling. And that's what's happening here, and it's becoming toxic. Your person's not having a good time. I got the Queen of Pentacles on top of this. Someone is just argues with themselves about whether or not you matter, when in reality, they know you matter. There's a huge amount of admiration here for you. And I know a lot of you don't like that word. You think it's too strong. That's fine. It's there. It is. You're the shit. Can I phrase it that way? You're the shit. Somebody argues with themselves and it's becoming toxic. They're starting to see that you are the shit. They're starting to see. That's why this is a 5. 5s are temporary. It's minor bullshit. They're starting to see the light, that what they have on their side isn't good. That, oh my God, that's been living here the whole time? That? Holy shit, it's always been dark. I haven't seen that. You showed them that, right? You're the shit. But yet they still fight it, and it causes again, remember what I said about these cards here. I mean, this whole reading backed itself up. Look. Crossing the Queen of Pentacles, I've got the 3 of Pentacles reversed. How do I lay that if it's reversed? I guess I'll just lay it like that. It's 3 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, and the 4 of Cups reversed. They go round and round with this. See, now our reading ends. It began with a 4 of Cups, and a 4 of Cups was in the pre-shuffle. It ends with a 4 of Cups reversed. All the universe is saying is you are the shit. They know you're the shit, and they know that if they go to you, they can turn that disappointment upside down. The 4 of Cups reversed. Accepting a cup, taking it, not feeling disappointed, not being bored, not being whatever the hell they are. They need to fix this. It's an energy of someone who needs to fix it. You are the shit. And they know you're the shit. Okay? The shit. Not shit. The shit. They're their shit. They know you're the shit. And they know, with the 3 of Pentacles reversed, right, that there's nothing here with you. And it's because of their fault. It feedbacks in again. It's because of them. It's because they've been pretending that what they've got is terrific. And I know we keep saying that, but it's the truth. These are very powerful connections. You're not crazy. You're not some psycho stalker, are you? I don't think you are. This is real. Somebody on the other side fucked up. And they knew they fucked up right from the start, and you're picking up on that energy. They know that you're the shit, and they know there's nothing here. And if they don't come in, they can't turn this upside down. You know, again, or it'll be gone forever. One or the other. There's no reason to be disappointed. You know, the 6 of Cups reversed is a very scary card here, because it's someone not returning. It's someone who's let the past go, right? They can't let this go. This is bookending all of this is a powerful energy here, the star. But it came out reversed. Until this person gets real, and I believe they are very soon. I'll pull a little short read here before we go, okay? I just want you to know your person is disappointed in themselves, and disappointment keeps coming up. And this is what this energy is showing them. This is what all of this energy right now, the grand finale of Cancer season, is showing this person. All right, and we saw it. We saw what was happening when Venus hit Cancer. The moment Venus went into Cancer, we got disappointment in the soul in that reading. So, yes, it put them in their feels. But it also, in doing that, think about that disappointment. It made them feel what they lost. That's disappointment, you know. Now we've got Mercury in Leo, which is urging them to reach out. And every time they chicken out, it creates more and more burden on them. They've got to follow their intuition. Unreal. Okay, I'm just going to grab the little Light Seer deck here, and I'm just going to pull on this star reversed and see what this person's likely to do. It's not 100%. It's tough to tell the universe to predict for so many people, but I just want to get a feel for which way the wind is blowing here. Okay? Because right now it's windy, and the winds are whipping in different directions. Jesus. Okay. Give me well, a bottom card and a crossing card, universe. Which way is the wind blowing here with all of this? I think it's blowing your way for most of you. I don't know how they can sit in this. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. I see the bottom card. And here we go. Right back where we started. After all that shuffling, all that talking, all that shuffling, the Knight of Pentacles, the first card that was part of our pre-shuffle. Right? Remember? And crossing that, now at the bottom of the deck, instead of underneath it at the top, is the Ace of Wands. Very steadily, very surely, this is as close to a guarantee as you get, the Knight of Pentacles. It's a very reliable energy. They're at the end of their rope. And I believe it from this reading. I can feel the disappointment. I predicted the disappointment before it even hit the fucking table. And then the disappointment on the main reading and the affecting energy was compounded by 10 wands and a devil and a 5 cups. In the center, separate from these, is the High Priestess. It's someone who knows. They know the fucking truth here. Right? They can't keep it down. There's no fucking way. So, there's someone's coming. Someone's coming your way for sure. They're at the end of their rope, this person. There's a new beginning coming. Something very passionate for this person. Something that they truly want. But they got to get real before it happens. And let's keep in mind, this is the second slowest energy in the tarot. But one of the things that they're thinking about, that they're disappointed in, is how much time is wasted here. You two could have been much further along. How do I know that? Because what fell on the floor here was, or what fell out right in front here, was the Three of Pentacles reversed. There's nothing here. They could have been banging the Empress, or one of the finest energies of the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. Male or female, they could have been banging the Queen of Pentacles. And all that got in the way was toxin and devil and lies and telling themselves that that everything's great, that they're happy, and telling everybody else how happy. The phony shit here. And it's turned a manifestation of theirs upside down. All right, there's that Three Pentacles reversed. If this person doesn't come in, I'm telling you, there's a lot of ways to read the Six of Cups reversed, crossed by the Four of Cups reversed. There's a lot of ways to read that. It's a lost opportunity. At some point, and I see that energy here. This is what the universe is trying to help me with as well in clarifying this energy. There's a lot of wasted time here. Pentacles in a love reading are time. Some readers read them as commitment. Well, commitment is time. There's a lot of wasted time here. You can see it on the card. It's right there. A lot of it. And if too much time passes, you're going to get snatched up by somebody else. Why? Because you're the fucking Queen of Pentacles. You're the shit. That's your energy reflecting in this reading. So this person needs to, step it up a little bit. I don't know. We're waiting for them to get real. I think they do. I was very encouraged by my Mercury in Leo energy reading, and that energy with Venus Cancer should do some good. It should really step this up. If we get disappointed enough, we get brave. You know? You can chicken out a few times, but eventually if you get mad enough at yourself, right, which is what being, you know, that's disappointed in yourself. If you get mad enough in yourself and mad enough at the energies around you, in your person's case maybe, you just do something about it. At some points, they need to do something about it here. Okay? It's already grown toxic, and it's already keeping them up at night and creating stress. Now there's stress here. All right? That's the way it is. That's this reading. It's going to make the August readings very interesting. It's going to make my new moon reading, new moon in Leo. It's coming up real soon. I'm going to pull on that son of a bitch. That is going to be very interesting. But definitely those August readings, you're going to want to pay attention. The August readings, I believe, are going to tie as sister readings to the July readings. So make sure you've seen your July monthlies. I'm just making that prediction. I read the energy. I don't need the cards. I'm just making that prediction. August and July are like fused together. Okay? Part of it is because of Lionsgate energy, and part of it is because July sets the pins up. But the ball, it's sort of like at a bowling alley where they set the pins up and then somebody comes and rolls the ball. The problem with July is the machine was setting the pins up and the ball was already on the way down. Somebody had already rolled it while the pins were still being set up. And that's kind of what this energy is. That's why it's so stressful for them and disappointment. Feel like time's passed. Oh my God, I can't keep saying this. I can't keep lying to myself and all this stuff. And a star reversed energy is very powerful. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful for you. Certainly helped me. I would watch this particular reading with last night's 3 quick cards with me reading. Should be in my feed, the reading right next to it, the reading right before this one, because I just did it yesterday. It's the one that was tricky for me to read. There's a lot of that energy here. This is more of the calm after that energetic storm. I can kind of sort it out a little bit more. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right? If I helped one person today with this, I've done my job, karmically speaking, anyway. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.